All right. Good day, all. Thanks so much for tuning in. Today, we're going to be chatting with Silvana. And for those of you who don't know who Silvana is, she is Sterling's senior social media specialist. Silvana has been involved in marketing and also in the sales industry since she was around about 18. But today, we're going to find a little bit more about her thoughts on sales and marketing as an industry as a whole, and also her experiences at Sterling. So, Savannah, when would you say you decided that you wanted to pursue a career in marketing and sales?
Well, first of all, thank you for having me. I would say that it all started with my internship, and I was an extreme introvert, and I was put front of the store for 3 months. Fast forward to, I was encouraging sales, and what happened to me, it actually happened to many other people, which is you either make a difference or you don't.
Yeah, so you just basically build up your courage until you can either fake it till you make it. So,
Exactly.
yeah, when did you think when you started there in your internship, where would you say you added the most amount of value, and what was your biggest learning curve?
Um, I think for me it was, I knew the product from A to Z. I knew the store. Um, it was basically, when you literally nobody knows where the products are in that small shelf in the warehouse. I even knew that. And once I mastered all of that, I was able to start talking to the customers. And even if I didn't sell anything, I still would get the experience. So I do think that's something you need to keep your mind open to.
Yeah. Definitely comes down to self-confidence, and what helps self-confidence is when you really know everything like the back of your hand, every process or every single product, how it fits together, how clients find the product, etc., etc. Now, talking about products, can you remember the first time that you actually sold a product in the store?
Yeah, no, I can. It was actually a mom and a kid that came in, and the kid wanted a toy that he saw on the website like months before, and usually we didn't have those in store. So remember that small shelf I talked about? It was actually in the small shelf. So I just made a run for it at the warehouse. I came back and it was actually nice. The mom said to me, you made his day. And that was the nicest thing.
Yeah, and you've definitely leveled up since then as well. But today we've spoken quite a bit about sales, but I'd like to pivot back towards the marketing. What would you say got you interested in marketing apart from your apparent baptism by fire into the sales game, realizing that you needed to actually be exposed to the right leads in order to close business?
Well, the more I started selling, the more I realized I was good at it. And I was good at creating conversation with the client. I was good at recommending the product. I was good at managing a crisis. So I saw one of the days that I was actually going to work, I saw a pamphlet of the school that I wanted to apply to. It was a marketing school. So I went there, I signed up, and that was 3 years in till graduation. Then obviously, when I started working at Sterling, I started with a more administrative role and operational role as well. I ran all the client profiles through direct outreach, and since then, I have been exposed to all the six pillars we have and various clients, and that really built up a lot of confidence in my work as
No,
well.
definitely. You have been exposed to all facets of the business from the ground up. If you had to describe what is marketing to you, I mean, you've been in the industry for quite a few years now. I mean, if you had to really summarize it, let's say maybe just in a few words, how would you explain marketing to someone?
Well, I would say innovation, learning, and understanding 100%.
Okay. And can you elaborate a little bit more on that?
Of course. Well, I would say innovation because if you look at the market, I like to compare it with a heartbeat. So if it is a flat line, you're doing something wrong, definitely. And that's when the study comes in. You, even if you achieved academically the highest you can ever do, you cannot stop studying, because that will allow you to navigate through the highs and lows of the market. And then understanding not only the process, not only the sales, not only the market, but actually also the people. Learning how to read a room, it's fundamental. And learning your clients' behaviors and their answers, that can actually help you a lot. And you can even adjust your offering, or you can better your client's experience 100% on that.
Yeah. And let's also not forget about tech that's constantly changing, and how you've got to constantly rejig and try out different processes, different strategies to see if that will work. And constantly try and evolve to be better than what you were before. Now, the last little bit of this quick chat, I guess on a funnier note, how have you found your time working at Sterling?
Working at Sterling has been such an experience. It has made me learn a lot about the market, about marketing, about the clients, about myself as a professional as well. And it gets me really excited that I get to create content and I get to talk to new leads every single day. And I learn a lot from those leads as well as my own team. So
That's a constant
and
feedback loop.
it's been a process. Sterling has changed so much since I first started. I'm proud of it.
Yeah, no, we really have grown quite in leaps and bounds, especially over the last 6 to 8 months. So I mean, if you had to describe, I mean, asking you to describe marketing earlier, I'm going to try and ask you to describe Sterling in a few words as well. How would you describe it?
I would describe Sterling as being different, fresh, and precise. Sterling has taught me, that a different approach. It's much more like the concept of A/B testing. So if you try different approaches and you A/B test them, you will get the answer you need to actually create a successful um, a marketing strategy, 100%. And then with a fresh approach, people are tired of the old-fashioned way of doing marketing, so they need something different. But I think that the main point there is having all of that, but still incorporating some of the old values in marketing and
Yeah.
keeping a little bit of the tradition.
Mm. I think maybe a better way to summarize that is like sticking to the fundamentals, because I mean, nothing really has changed since the 30s, since the original advertising madmen used to start out to try and push brands, and the only thing that's really changed is the medium. Going for big offers, creating you can call it the Godfather offer, giving a potential prospect an offer that they can't refuse. Basic lead generation, trying to actually go and knock on the right doors and find the right people to actually to go after. Now, I mean, I'm a big quote person. I mean, I keep dropping quotes in every single meeting that we have every morning. What would you say is your favorite marketing quote?
I have one actually. It's been with me since 2019, since I finished my course. It's from Philip Kotler, and it says, "Be a cause, not a business. Have a higher mission." And
Perfect.
I think that's exactly what Sterling is.
So, Silvana, thanks so much for your time. Really appreciate that. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
the quick chat. And yeah, I'll chat to you later.
Bye. Thank you for having me.